Hey, thanks for sticking around. This is Kevin Fear. This is Pillow Talk, a show about sleep. If you're just joining us, welcome. If you're listening to this show in a town and you're saying, where the heck are their stores? I've never seen their stores in our town. It's very possible. This show plays all the way up to the Canadian border, all the way out through the Mohawk Valley, all the way it's down through Binghamton. Go to mattressexpressny.com. We have a store that's within driving distance of you, and people from your town are coming to our stores because we're different. We're not some little mattress store that's 3,000 square feet with a few mattress. Big stores. No one else carries all the brands under one roof in New York State that we have. We have the full lineup of brands and all of the technologies. What do I mean by that? There's a lot of different technologies in sleep. I could think of one chain of stores, and they typically have, I don't want to get too specific, but they have a lineup of foam beds and a lineup of inner spring beds and maybe some foam. Okay. At our store, we have the full line of Tempur-Pedic, which is Tempur material, which is cool. If you sleep hot, you got to come to our store and try Tempur-Pedic. The Pro Breezes are amazing. They're just cool to the touch, cool. You sleep cooler. They're incredible. We have traditional inner spring, Stearns and Foster. We have hybrid, puffy, Sealy. We have all latex, Posh and Lavish. We have hybrid latex. We have memory foam. We have air. What's air? That's the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort. You can make it firm and soft on each side. We have purple, which is the hyperelastic grid. Okay, these are all different technologies. Those are all the technologies in the bedding world, and they're all under one roof. So the important thing is you come into our store, you can try air. You don't like air, you can go to Tempur material. You don't like Tempur, you can go to hybrid. You don't like hybrid, you can go to latex. Get it? It's all under one roof. You could do that by driving around 10 different stores somewhere else, but it's all under one roof. And then when you purchase a bed at Mattress Express, if you see the same bed advertised for less locally within 30 days of purchase, you simply bring it to our attention. We refund the difference. So you're guaranteed a great price, right? Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. That's why people shop with us. And we try to make it easier for you. We have all kinds of finance companies, no credit check. Right now we have up to 5 years to pay for anything in the store with no money down for qualified buyers. Yes, there's a credit check. Yes, you have to finance at least $1,500. We have many companies, many that don't require a credit check. We have a company that takes middle of the road credit scores. We have people, companies that do lease to own, all different kinds of stuff. So, and we're not judgmental. We just want to help you get a great bed, make it affordable for you. So come on in. We're open 7 days a week. There's absolutely no appointment necessary. Make the short drive. Check out the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort. We're going to talk about that in the next segment. We're going to talk about the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort compared to Sleep Number. We don't carry Sleep Number. We don't represent Sleep Number. We have the original Smart Bed by Instant Comfort. We're going to do the comparison in the next segment. All I ask is that before you buy a Sleep Number or take delivery, you come to our store and you compare. You compare features, you compare warranty, you compare payment plans, you compare quality, and then you compare price and make a decision. I'm pretty confident that you'll choose the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort, but hey, you be the judge. Don't take my word for it. But we're one of the largest retailers of the country of this bed, and it's a great bed. Let me tell you, it's a great bed. People love them. We'll get into that in the next segment. I want to talk about bed sizes, mattress sizes in this segment. There's crazy different sizes of beds, and I'm going to forget some when I talk about them today, but here's the basics, okay? You've got your twin mattress. Everybody knows what that is. It's 75 by 38 inches. If you want to write this down, get a pencil handy. Then you've got a twin XL. A twin XL is 80 by 38. So it's a twin, but it's 5 inches longer than a twin. Why is that important? Well, if it's an adult, you want it to be a little longer. If you got a kid who's tall or an adult who's tall, a twin XL is half of a king. So two twin XLs together are a king. So if you want to do a split king, it's just two twin XLs. Got it? Right? So a lot of the twin XLs we do are with an adjustable base, maybe for somebody who sleeps alone or an elderly person, something of that nature. Then there's a Kale King. One of the common misconceptions in bedding is that a Kale King is bigger than a king. They think it's like a super king. It's not. It's narrower and longer. My understanding is it was designed for houses in California with smaller rooms. So while a regular king is 80 inches long and 76 inches wide, a Kale King is 84 inches long and 72 inches wide. So it's 4 inches narrower and 4 inches longer. Why do you need that? Well, maybe you got a room where you want a king, but you can't quite fit a king. It's 4 inches narrower. That helps. A lot of tall people go with a Kale King because it's 4 inches longer, like really tall people, okay? So that's the difference. A California king is not a super king. It's a different version of a king bed. All right. And then you can get a split Kale King. Those are 84 by 36. That's a Kale King cut in half, okay? So that's even longer and narrower than a twin XL. I hope this is all making sense. Then you've got a full. People often call it a double. That's 75 inches long, 54 inches wide. A lot of teenagers, kids sleep in fulls. I did growing up. Then you go to your queen, probably the most common bed out there, 80 inches long, 60 inches wide. So a queen and a king are the same length, but a king is 16 inches wider than a queen. And let me tell you, if you've never slept in a king, it feels like a football field of difference when you're on it. And then there's other crazy sizes. There's Olympia queens. There's short kings, short queens. It goes on and on and on. And there's custom sizes. A lot of times people call us up, say, can you make a custom size mattress? For various reasons. And the short answer is yes. Just bring in your dimensions and the maximum thickness, and we can show you your options. But sometimes you have boats that have, or RVs where they're like notched in the corner, some crazy design. Just map it out. We can have it made for you. And sometimes you got to keep into consideration the maximum thickness. There's not always room for too thick of a mattress. Or you have an antique bed or something of that nature. We're happy to do that. Our manufacturers can make it. You're a little more limited on what kind of materials can be used. So, you can real easy to do with foam beds, right? Pocket coil beds can be made into custom size beds pretty easy, but it's very doable. Just bring your width, your length. If there's any funny shape to it, sketch it out. Bring your maximum height, thickness of the mattress, because sometimes it's fitting in somewhere where it can only be a certain thickness. So not a problem. We can do it. There's all kinds of crazy sizes, but I just wanted to dispel some myths. So many people come in and say, I want a Kale King. And they think it's like this giant king. It's not. It's narrower and longer than a regular king. That's all, by 4 inches. Not super common, but we sell enough of them. Then you have your flex head beds. That's the one. We have the largest selection in New York State, where if you're looking at a king down from the ceiling, it would have a slit in the middle 1/3 of the way down. So each head can go up and down independently. We have split head kings, split head Kale Kings, split head queens in many different mattresses. So there's a lot to consider there. And that's why you shop at Mattress Express, because we have all this stuff and nobody else does. No one else does. No one in New York State. They're pushing a couple of products in their stores. We got them all. So, all right. If you want to get a hold of me, pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. Got a question, got a comment, want to say nice things about me? That's where you send it. If you don't like me, keep it to yourself. No, I'm kidding. If you want to reach my stores, call 1-800-NEW-BEDS, 1-800-NEW-BEDS, new beds. MattressExpressNY.com, or where all the locations are. Right now, we've got a free adjustable base upgrade by almost any king or queen set in the store. You get upgraded to an adjustable base at no extra charge. So come on in and see us this weekend. We've got one more segment left after this. We're going to talk about the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort, the original Smart Bed by Instant Comfort. My name is Kevin Fear. This is Pillow Talk. Stick around during this break. We'll be right back after this.